Meenakshi Thirukalyanam at Madurai happened on 20th February 3138 BCE. Goddess Meenakshi was married to Lord Sundareswarar on Monday. Pandyans were one of the longest ruling dynasty of Indian history, which date back to Mahabharat era 33rd century till 16th century. Lord Krishna broke open the gates of Pandyan king Kulashekara and killed him in a battle. Krishna as Vishnu performs Meenakshi Sundareswarar marriage.
Vanakkam, நான் உங்கள் பாபு, presenting the iconic Tunga Nagaram, the city that never sleeps. That is mean by which the Madurai is truly called. The whole city is surrounded by the center marking of Meenakshi Amman temple. As early 500 AD, the Madurai was important for the commercial center which engaged in trade for Roman peace. Its ways passes to Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea. The great Sangam era epic Silappatikaram mentioned the city of Madurai, which was cursed to burn to the ground, and upsets Kannagi to find herself to clinch for the judgment mistake by Pandya ruler Nedunchelian. Each year in the month of Chithirai in the Tamil calendar witness the beginning of Madurai Chithirai Thiruvizha. The festival is extremely important as it marks the sanctity of the temple as well as the historicity of Madurai, underscoring the intertwined nature of the two. According to the folklore, in the ancient times, there were two separate festivals on the same Chithirai month. One is for Saivism and another one is for Vaishnavism. During the ruling period of the Nayaka kings, they united both with an interesting story, which actually unites both Saivism and Vaishnavism. As for the legend, Meenakshi was the daughter of King Malayadwaja Pandyan and Queen Kansanamala. The royal couple did not have a child for a long time. So the king Pandyan performed a special pujas and offered his prayers to God. During the puja, a small girl child came out of the fire.
In the 17th century, the people from Madurai came to know about the girl came out of the fire was the Parvati herself in the name of Meenakshi. At that time, a divine voice from the sky told them that this child was an incarnation of Sakti and Lord Shiva himself would come to marry her at the right age. Meenakshi was trained in warfare and was crowned as the queen of Pandya kingdom after her father. She conquered the whole world with her extraordinary war skills, and at last she went to Kailash to conquer it. When Meenakshi confronted Lord Shiva in the battlefield, she fell in love with him and realized that she is an avatar of Devi Parvati. Lord Shiva assured Meenakshi that he will come to Madurai to marry her. As promised, Lord Shiva, along with all the Devas and Rishis, came to Madurai. The wedding was planned. Invitations were sent out to the elder brother of goddess Meenakshi. God Kallalagar was to give away the bride in the marriage. He started from his abode in the Alaga Hills, which is 20 kilometers away from Madurai. However, due to the dense forest, he delayed his journey and couldn't make to the Tirukalyanam. As the evolution of society, they started celebrating in schools.
We share our content with the entire nation through the Honorable Prime Minister's Digital Gateway Vidyadan. Seek every opportunity to be in the presence at Prashanti.
नित्याय शुद्धाय புதுமலர் மாலையுடாச்சினாள் மீனாட்சி மாலை மாற்றினாள்
The grand festival is celebrated for 15 days, starting with the Dwaja Arohanam on the first day. Both Meenakshi and Sundareswarar are taken around the four Masi street every day in different vahanas. On the 8th day, the coronation of goddess Meenakshi is celebrated. On 10th day of the festival, this celestial wedding ceremony of Meenakshi and Sundareswarar is performed. During the auspicious time of the wedding, it is customary of the women devotees of Madurai to change their Mangal Sutra, as known as Tali, with new one. The following next day, there is a big car festival where both deities go around the city with lakhs of devotees pulling them. The next day, the Meenakshi temple festival comes to a close. However, Lord Kallalagar starts from his abode on the same day and reaches on the outskirts of Madurai. Lord Kallalagar is almost 2 days late, and when he crosses the Vaigai river, he hears the news of his sister's marriage and is furious that the marriage would happen without him. He immediately returns to Alagakoil, and during his return, devotees spray water on him to cool down his temper. This is the famous Alagar festival in Vaigai river. It is there that Kallalagar chose to give all the gifts that he had carried for the wedding to Meenakshi and Lord Shiva in a mandapam in the middle of the Vaigai river. He then returned to Alagar Hills without entering Madurai. A ceremonial welcome is provided by him by the people of Madurai. The next day, hurrying the full moon day of Chitra Paurnami, Lord Kallalagar races the river by Vaigai and provides darshan to his devotees. He remained in Madurai for a couple of days before returning to his abode. With this, the 15 days of celestial celebrations of Chithirai Thiruvizha comes to an end.